Alright, what's up, everybody? Alright. Oh. Damn, bro, y'all started chatting before I even opened up the chat. Damn. And in the long form one too. Y'all are really early. What's up, John 075 and Mr. Volvo? It's not only unlocked secret rating today. Alright. They say yeah. I don't know why they didn't just say SR like every other racing game. Okay, but that name is not. That's acronyms. Okay. Anyway, we're back today, guys. I just took some laps. That's an essay, yeah. But I just took some laps on Silverstone and decreased my lap time by about 9/10 within 4 laps. Holy crap. So, anyway. What was this track? Snetterton. Okay. Notification sounds making you deaf. Damn. Snetterton. Oh, I don't have the DLC. Do I? British GT Championship. Hold on. How much is the British GT Championship DLC? Let me just check. British GT pack. It's $5. You know, I'm buying it. Oh, sale should be pretty. Yeah, it's literally $5. And I get 3 new tracks, and I get to go to the competition service. But we are gonna be hot lapping it for a little while. What's your name? British pack. Good. It's in my cart. Or I can spend $10 and get the GT4 pack as well. No, I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna save any more by buying them at the same time. So not really a purpose. Bam. Nice. Install content. Except there's nothing to install. So, just wait for it to pop up, I guess. Just have to refresh. And just like that, it is here. So, I want to take P1 at the end of the light damage. Nice. What's up, Isaac, please? What's up? Okay. Let's just take some laps around Snetterton. It's a very, honestly, pretty simple track. It's only 12 corners. So Mercedes sucks. Maybe go back to McLaren next time. Maybe try the R8. Yeah, the 2015 McLaren isn't really the greatest in this game. It's mostly if you tune it. You gotta tune it in order for it to be good. What's up, Pink Dino? What's up? Right, setup. I'll just put on the aggressive setup because for some reason, it doesn't let me use my other resets on other tracks. And I've never driven this one before, so I wouldn't need what green light. Wouldn't know what I need to change. Okay, 1 second. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that I have not driven this track before. We're gonna take a slow lap around. Green light. Go, go, go. So. If the R8 is good or not, I don't know. I actually haven't tried it in this game, but from what I've seen, it's not very popular. But the couple servers I have seen it in, it's usually pretty high on the leaderboard, like pretty high up. So right here, it'll be off the line. I'm really relying on the map right now. Hold on. Anyway. Oh yeah, we have to also get the track competence medals, so. Oh. Cut detected. Don't restart me, please. Okay. I think it only restarts you when you're flying off the track. Someone in the race you were in, he was a Porsche, and just completely ignored that he had a DT penalty. What's a DT penalty? Oh, drive-through. Okay. I don't know, I didn't piece that together. Did I just get that braking actually pretty good on my first ever lap on this track? Man, this competition race today is really gonna put my track learning to the test. So far, I kind of like it. It definitely feels a little go-karty, other than the long straights. Like those few corners right there just felt really go-karty. You know, like pretty tight, pretty slow, pretty skinny track. Like, you could just shrink this down and just make it a go-kart track. Literally. So I think the track width will still be pretty okay. Yeah, shrink this down to like a third of the size. Boom. Yeah, shrink it down to a third of the size. Keep the actual track width the same. No. Shrink it down to a third of the size and half the track width. You know, compared to what it is now. And bam. Go-kart track. And that would actually be a pretty good one, because, you know, you got some hairpins. Like this. We're about to get track metal 1. And I just realized I started the stream early enough for Mr. Volvo to stay here for more than 10 minutes. And all me Brits out there can stay for more than 10 minutes.
Please try to stay on the track.
Damn it. Oh, a little wide there. Oh, engine map is on 3. Nuh-uh, I need that power! As a guy from Top Gear said, power! Wow, that was a terrible impression. I'm usually good at impressions, but just not the Fast and Furious. They're not the Top Gear guys. Other than the big one, big one. I'm good at that one, kind of. Is the Ferrari the OP choice or just your preference? I like it. I really like this car. I would say, and this one is in the 2023 paid pack, but I would say a good car to start with. Don't immediately buy any packs, but I'd say the best starter car is the McLaren 720S GT3 Evo. That one's probably the best starter choice. It's just pretty easy to control, got some okay speed. The McLaren that comes with the game is kind of slow. You know, in combat, it's pretty good for lap times, but for actual battling, it's pretty it's pretty sluggish. Just because it's got such a long front, it's a little bit, or since the wheelbase is so long on that thing, and has such a big hang off in the front, it's just a little sluggish in battling. Try the R8 next time, I think. Alright. I've been eyeing the R8 a little bit. I might try it. I have also been looking for setups online. I think there should be like a website, or someone should make like a website that's kind of like Setup Exchange for the normal Assetto Corsa, but then just have it be a site that just lists out all the setups. But then again, that would kind of remove the, you know, fun part of figuring out yourself and then trial and error. I kind of like that part though, but it's just takes a little while. I do like that though, making it as realistic as possible. Because I feel like the only reason why Sims exists is not for them to be more entertaining than the easier games. It's just to get, I feel like one of the big reasons why they even started to exist is just to give the people who can't experience it the closest possible thing they can to actually, you know, doing that in real life. Like me, I'll never be a GT driver. Well, Probably. Unless I somehow get good enough for... or to get, like, team's attention. So I'm pretty sure both Traction on 4. I only run Traction on 4. Well, I don't think it's an equal driving style. I think Traction on 4 is just pretty, you know, optimal, because anything higher and it starts to, you know, get bogged down while cornering, especially over curbs. But anything lower and then the rear end gets loose. So I don't think it has anything to do with driving style. I'm pretty sure it's just what's optimal for, you know, not. Whoa. We have to get the track medals though, because I want to do the competition race today. This is gonna be a tight race though. Turn on my traction control cut. Very such tight turns. Yeah. Usually when I have my traction control cut lower, I'll try to avoid the curbs more, because that's what unsettles the rear. Because if you're staying really flat, it doesn't really unsettle the rear that much. But if you are up on a curb, that kind of gets the car off the ground a little bit. So that's a tricky braking zone right there. Coming around a long bend like that. Until your internet says goodbye. Nice. Well, kind of nice that you have a whole hour, but not nice that's only an hour, I guess. I don't know. You won't be able to stay till the end of the competition race, though, sadly. And also, I got surgery on my toe last night, or yesterday, which they had to inject Novocaine into, which if you haven't had Novocaine injected into your foot before, it hurts like hell. It hurts so bad. Because also, you can feel the Novocaine like go down around the bottom of your toe, because it basically just kind of has to shut off your nerves in that area, which is actually so weird because you cannot feel anything through your area that got shot with the Novocaine. Like, whenever, because I've had this done twice now, one on each foot. Novocaine is basically just like this thing that they inject with a syringe or with a needle that basically just numbs an area. And by numbs, I mean numbs, like shuts off your nerves. Like all you can feel is vibrations. Literally, like I was flicking my toe, and it literally, the best way I can describe it is it feels like you have a prosthetic for whatever area got numbed. It literally just feels like you have a prosthetic on. Because you can feel vibrations from it hitting things and touching, or, you know, from it running into things. Like if you flick the spot, then, you know, you can feel the vibrations, but you can't feel anything. Trying to like bug, but it's not working. What? Please tell me you didn't mean to write trying to lick bug. Like you're trying to lick a bug. Please tell me you didn't mean to say that. Okay, that was close. Might have worked. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Wait, the braking for that? Oh. Tempted to go to short form stream just to ask what the heck the guy's talking about. I don't even know, dude. I mean, on the long form stream, I'm pretty sure you can see the chat overlay. So you'd be able to see the other guys, or the other chat as well. Oh crap. Also, I need to tune it because, somewhere I think I messed up when I was, you know, putting it together. Because the chat's messages stay up for so long. Whoa, I did sideways there. Can't ask him what he's talking about. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Turn, please. Okay. Oh, that was some good braking. I think. That's probably one of my biggest struggles when I was getting into sim racing, is learning to just get on the, just be more aggressive on the throttle. Like, I would wait until it's almost a full straight to get on the throttle, or I would slowly, you know, ease into the throttle, but the slower that you get on the throttle, the more, or the slower you're gonna accelerate. So. Kid next to you is barking. What the hell? Dude, battles through that area are gonna go crazy. Crap. Yeah, I need to not be on that curb. 'Cause holy crap, in a long race, that would just absolutely destroy the front right. And also, this is in hot lap mode, so damage is turned off. Timmy tough. Okay. Felt like saying that. Alright. Alright. I mean, a second in the green would be impressive, but I'm on a track that I've not driven before. Oh, wait, I just realized we've scored all track medals. Well, I'm still not gonna stop because I need to. I want to get this down to at least a 53 before I do anything else, so it's gonna be a minute. But real quick, I just need to get that lap time down to 53 something. And he just said that. Nice, I guess. I don't really know. Short form stream metaphor. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I want to get down to at least 153.5. Oh no, and that was actually a pretty good lap. Oh wow, this thing does not turn in the grass. Barking on the track bike sounds like a furious furry. Furry's fury. Wow, that was a good 2 corners there. Oh crap. I lost it all in that corner there. The corner 12. Turn 12, I guess. Stay on the track. Okay. Somehow I did not get track limits there. Counting the turns, cause then when you say something, you can. Because that's how they say it in racing. You know, the first turn, turn 1, then turn 2, then turn 3, then turn 4, then turn 5, then turn 6, then turn 7. This thing has 12 turns. It said that before I loaded in. So, I'm not counting, I just said, you know, it's the last turn, so it's probably the amount of turns that has. I lost some speed out there. Half throttle that whole way, and then tricky braking zone. Holy crap. The Speedo's messing with your brain because he is MPH. I mean, well, down there, if you look, there is a kilometers. There is a km/h one on the dashboard. Right there, all lost time gained back. I might switch my speedo to km/h just so it's more universal. I don't know, I kind of like it because there's also the kilometers on the dash, so stay on. Turn, please. Okay. You want to see the time speed on your dashboard and phone? Well, if you just take the speed I'm at right now and divide it by 0.6. Dude, that's how math teachers think that the world is gonna be. They think that all Europeans are gonna have their, or like all Americans are gonna have their, like are gonna have their speedos in kilometers. So then they have to do math to figure out what speed they're going. Or they're gonna have all of the measurements in America be centimeters. So then they have to do math to figure out, you know, how long like a 2x4 is. To time what you're driving with. PlayStation not divide by 0.6. No, because to go from kilometers to miles per hour, you times it by 0.6, and then to go from miles per hour to kilometers, you divide it by 0.6. I mean, well, if you did, you have to times what you're driving by. So you would have to divide it by 0.6. That's how math works. If you multiply something, let's say you multiply by 3, want to get back to the first number, you divide it by 3. So, because, yeah. Well, I guess it's 0.62, but whatever. You can get an estimate by 0.6. 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. Pretty simple. Or is it? Because a kilometer is 0.6 of a mile. So that math ain't mathing. Actually, if you go like that, then yeah. No. Then. Yeah, but no. It wouldn't be that. Because divide 1 by 0.6. What do you get? Tell me what you get if you multiply 1 by 0.6. Or divide 1 by 0.6. Because then that would be how many kilometers in a mile. And you're saying, nah, I can't math because I'm American. I want to talk about math. You did math in school today. See, and this side, you're just getting out of the thing. Because kilometers per hour to miles per hour is multiplied by 0.6. Want to go the other way around? You divide it by 0.6. I'm right here. And it's not really a way to prove me wrong. And also, dude, it's just your calculator app on your phone. 1 divided by 0.6, 2, I guess. Or you can just do 0.6. I don't really care. Yes, that's my point. Because you multiply 1 by around 0.6. To go from kilometers to miles. So if you want to go from miles to kilometers, you divide it by 0.6. So dude, can you just use your calculator and tell me what 1 divided by 0.6 is, so then we can just settle this? How many kilometers in a mile? And don't look it up, just divide 1 by 0.6. That's all I'm asking. It'll take me 5 seconds. Wow. Oh, let me lock it first. Let's go. Wow. 152.77 on the dot. 0.77. Alright. Now let's see. One is... Ooh, I kind of like that because the music isn't loud enough for you to be able to hear it over the game, but it's loud enough for you to hear in the menus. So then, when I'm not driving, that's actually kind of awesome. I just realized that. Registration starts in an hour and a half. Okay. Or whatever, dude. I'll just do myself. Holy crap. 1 divided by 2.6 is 1 2/3. So 1 mile is 1 2/3 of a kilometer. First one was unexpected. Well, dude, also, can you just send them in chat so then people don't think I'm talking to myself? And you didn't do a single part of what I asked you to do. Yeah, then just say the numbers in chat and what you did. You don't have to screenshot, just say the numbers and what you multiplied. Because, dude, that's what I said, because 1 mile is not 1.6 kilometers, it's 1 2/3, or 1.67. Shut up. If a single person says that in chat, you're getting timed out for a minute. Don't test me, I will. Alright. And also, you would multiply the kilometers by the miles, or by 0.62. So, just for an estimate, guys, for anybody wondering how to do some quick kilometers to miles conversions, to go from kilometers to miles, multiply it by 0.6. To go from miles to kilometers, divided by 0.6. And that's just an estimate. I know it's supposed to be 0.62, but just for a quick estimate. 1 mile is 0.609 kilometers. And no, I'm not trying to rage video, I promise you. Except if I go here, 100 times, oh no. 1 divided by 0.62 is 0.61290322588065. So it's 0.61, just over 0.61-ish. Now let's see if Google agrees. How many kilometers Or no. Yeah. Kilometers in a mile. 0.609. That makes no sense. I'm pretty sure that's wrong, Google. Huh? Wait. People have been lying all along. Because they've always said... Wait. People have always said that's 0.62. Because... Huh? Because a kilometer is 0.62. But if I divide 1 by 0.62... What? Okay. I'm just gonna join the race. This is too hard thinking for me. So it turns out neither of us are right, actually. Because I thought it was 1 2/3. You thought it was just 1.6. So it turns out we're actually both wrong. Why you... Okay, I have both, like, literally, like, session length or whatever turned up, and player count or server activity turned up in the preferences. Oh, so probably the 0.62 is like an estimate. Yeah, it was probably just like an estimate. I swear to God, if this is the same server. There's no way.
Green light.
Bro! Why would I want to join the same server that I just left? We're gonna wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't give me the same server. Damn it! Stop giving me the same server.
Green light, go.
Dude, this is 3 times in the same. I've gotten the same server. This better be a different server.
Green light, green light.
Bro! Dude, they're gonna probably, like, flag my account or something for leaving and joining so many times. But I just want a different server! Oh my god! It's Monza! Different server, different track. I swear to God, you better have more 5 people. Okay, and there's 8.5 minutes left of qualifying. Holy crap, I actually got a good server. I got a server that I could actually, you know, compete in and not just show up last second. Because who would want to race in a 3-person race when you have no time to qualify? What in the hell? Matchmaking in this game is kind of ass. Race on Monza today, got P2. Nice. Yeah, usually whenever you start out, it's kind of like the ranking stuff, because it tries to put you in servers that have people with different stats, so it might seem like you're getting really high right now, but once you start, you know, leveling up and getting past those, believe me, the people are going to get a lot more competitive past then. Because as I've been playing more and getting my safety rating up, I'm finding less and less assholes who just, you know, cause a crash on purpose. In the Merc too. Well, yeah, because I've heard that the Mercedes is a lot better in lower level lobbies, at least the 2015 one. Just because in lower lobbies they don't really know how to defend as well, and they're a lot easier to pass down them. So, just because, you know, the Mercedes is usually sluggish in combat in higher ranks, but on the lower ranks it still is insanely competitive with the more nimble cars. But the 2020 one is a lot better. I just feel like it's a lot harder to grasp the Mercedes, or like really, you know, actually have a good battle with it. Just because, you know, the front end sticks out so much and the wheelbase is longer. So on a long track like Monza, yeah, the Mercedes is going to be pretty good because it's pretty, you know, fast, straight line stuff. which the Merc is pretty good at straight line speed. But on a track, like, just for example, like, if you did that on, I don't know. What's a really tight track in this game? Trying to think.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
You wanted the most amount of pickup out of turns? Yeah, it's definitely a lot better tuned for immediate acceleration and top speed, but it's not really good at, you know, mid gear or mid acceleration. Its mid acceleration is pretty mid. Silverstone? Oh yeah, because you have to have really good front end control, which the Mercedes did not have a lot of. I just feel like because the front end is so long that it kind of the front end is just a little sluggish in that car. So I feel like on a track like Silverstone, it would suffer a lot more. But this Ferrari, I've just found that I like it a lot. Visibility is great. That's one of the big things for me, is that visibility is great. Found it's pretty good at tight corners. It's got some good liftoff oversteer, like just enough to help you turn. Not enough to take you out of a race, but like if you're struggling to turn, you can just lift off the throttle, and you'll make it around the turn. Oh, I'm qualified P2. Holy crap! Also, the brakes on this thing are pretty good. Also. Personally, Silverstone is probably in my top 3 favorites on this, or top 5, or you know, it's in the top 4 favorites for this game. I always have like a top few favorites, but I can never really choose a single favorite because that's one thing I'm bad at. I'm bad at making tier lists because I can't really pick a best, or that's kind of like why I like tier lists, is because I'm bad at picking, you know, which one is, you know, strictly better, just better than the other. Kind of same with BeamNG. People will be like, "Oh, what's your favorite car?" I don't know, man. I just like the cars. I don't know. I suffer on Hungaro Ring. I actually haven't tried out the Hungaro Ring in this game yet. I mostly just stuck to multiplayer, like quick join servers, so it's usually consists of a lot of Monza, Spa, the Nürburgring, a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely being kicked down the leaderboard as quality goes on. Well, I grabbed 2 seconds in the green. That was a quick join server. Damn, that's a rare one. Alright, P4. Let's see if that stands. And for some reason it changed my number to 15. Is there... Okay. Palantone stole my number. Also, Mr. Volvo, I don't think you saw it. I don't think you were watching the stream I did, but I made a Cove Class RT livery for a lot of the cars, and also made alternative ones. Because I don't know if they have like a slightly changed livery for a different driver. If, you know what, like when they have 2 drivers out on track. But either way, I made an alternative for a couple of the cars. Like this one I have an alternative, I just swapped the white and orange on the side of it. So far, the position is staying. Can I switch that on the side? Overall. Okay, there we go. I just want it to be overall. There we go, because that was really annoying because it would base it off of the track distance. Because I finally went through and actually binded a bunch of buttons. So this is overall, so this is actual positions. Show you paint job sometime? Alright. I feel like my paint job is pretty good. It's not the greatest, but I like it. I really wish that you could import custom paint jobs also. Alright, we get an extra lap as well. I'm exactly 5 seconds behind the leader. And then McLaren.
Yellow flag ahead. Retard in front. Slow car ahead.
Oh, it's a little early braking. Like I said, the brakes in this thing are really good. And also, quick note, whenever you're in qualification, always set your engine map to 1, because the lower numbers are always more tuned for performance, and then as you go higher, it's more tuned towards fuel preservation compared to power. So 1, 2, and 3 are for, you know, more power, top speed, and acceleration. But then as you go through like 4 to 10, or more sort of, you know, closer to it. If you want more in-depth stuff, the AI mode thing on Google, if you just literally just search up what does ECU mapping mean in ACC, the little like AI overview thing basically sums it up. And actually, in pretty good detail, I noticed that when they first brought in the AI mode, it really summed it up. Like 5 paragraphs for like a really specific question kind of summed up. But yes, ECU mapping, it was literally like I had to scroll down. It was probably about 2 browser pages worth. I mean, it's really good because it gets, you know, the main idea right at the top, but as you go lower down it more.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I don't know why he was. Oh, he was just coming back in the pits.
Session is now.
All right, qualified in 5th, right before right in front of Palantone. See if that sticks. Oh crap! Who's leading? Solovsky. Solovsky in the McLaren. P1, a 149.4. Holy crap, he's a whole second ahead of Lukhanov in second. Damn. Let me see if there's anyone I recognize here. No. Oh crap, I got pushed down to 7th. Miller and 16 pushed me down. I've been thinking of putting my full name up on sim racing stuff because I want to be a professional sim racer in the future, and you know, when you're a professional sim racer or actual motor driver, you know, it's kind of hard to stay completely anonymous. What that Porsche GT3? It seemed like one with the ride height. They're all GT3s. Is this the overall car? Actually, I don't know. I think that was Perron. Oh wait, I can't spectate in this menu. I think if I go back to the garage, yeah, now I can spectate. Perron. What car is he in? Can I not spectate? My car. And then Perron. Oh, I think he's still on track. No, he's just sitting out there, right? Which one of these guys is Perron? Is he even in the server anymore? I think Perron left. In this game, honestly, I mean, it's taking... I don't know. Alright, setup. Aggressive setup. Do I have one for this? Yes. Yep. Alright, 20-minute race, 3-minute. Each lap is around. We'll just go to 2 minutes, so 2. So it'll be 10 times 3, so I'll go around 40 liters. Nickel grip. Aero. A little bit less in the rear wing, because it's a lot of straights here. Fuel and strategy. Pit stop strategy. I can't add any fuel, but okay. Traction control 3, ABS 4, EC map 1, traction control cut 4. Put a little bit more camber in the front wheels.
30 seconds.
Alright. Or no. Yeah, I'll just overwrite.
20 seconds.
I was gonna go back in and change the preset name to Monza 20 minutes, but I'll just do that in a hot lap session or practice session. Honestly, I really got to go into practice sessions and get some setups. So that, because that would also be really useful to have some.
Stay in double file.
Like tunes where it can be like a certain amount of time. Since this is only time based, you would have to do math in order to, you know, get the right amount of fuel in for your car. Now this is what you want to do, really over accelerate, then slam on the brakes, because there's no collisions. You wouldn't do this in real life, but in sim racing you can. Or in, you know, this game. I don't know about iRacing or LMU if they don't have collisions on the start. Alright, Hats, what are you doing?
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Okay. Alright, dude. You don't gotta push me off track. I'm gonna get out of the way of this other Ferrari here. Got some early braking. Yeah, I'll just...
Car on the right.
Dude, turn! Okay. Oh, sorry. My bad. Oh no, that was an Audi. Oh yeah, because the leaderboards are all effed up whenever you start. Alright, up in P4. Pretty sure that's Davalov behind me. Well, that was a good exit on that corner. Alright, I'm gonna not talk as much this race as I do compared to old ones, because I want to do good this time. Alright, that was a little too early. I think I got a good exit. That Audi's top speed is good. Yeah, he's getting a tow on me here. Might be able to defend down here. Oh, no. No, not even close. I gotta let him keep that position. Hey, and a safe rejoin. Look at that. Safe rejoin on top of all that. And no, I'm not in fourth. No, I am. Wait, what? What happened to the rest of the field? What do they call it in this? Because I know in NASCAR they call it the pack. Or the field. Do they call it the grid? No, I'm in fifth, not fourth. Yeah, this leaderboard really is messed up. Now it says I'm in sixth. But that up there says I'm in 5th? What? I don't understand. And I changed it to overall. Because I was sick of it not showing in order. Well, let me cycle through these a little more. Okay, so now that's... Okay, so that's the GT3 one. I think this is also overall. No. I just have it overall, but this kind of comparison. Guess that would be a no, so we'll just set it to GT3. Okay. And yay, I fueled up. Okay, I will admit a little excessive fueling this time, but not bad. Alright. Devilov just set the fastest lap. Except the leaderboard is still messed up. It says that Devilov is right in front of me, but that is a Porsche. Unless that guy's lapped. I think he is. Yeah, because there's... No. I'm so confused, but I'm just gonna drive. Sorry if I can't... I'll get to your chat on this back straight here. Wow, that was a good run through there. Okay. You just made your name on there, Mr. Volvo. I'll keep my real name to strangers. I don't know if they'll let you into a real tournament with that. 'Cause I'm pretty sure, or for like a money-based tournament, I'm pretty sure you have to put your real name to go into like one of those like legit ones, like the ones that are actually broadcasted on a YouTube channel. I want so badly to get into one of those championships that are like live streamed on YouTube and commentated, but I don't think I'm good enough to go into one of those. Alright, Morgan. Oh wait, that's why it says I'm technically in 5th, before the below the 4th. Where did this dude come from? Yeah, where did Morgan come from, dude? Who are you? He's not even in the leaderboard. Yeah, seriously, who is this guy? And he's highlighted green on the map. So, bro, who are you? Oh, and there he goes. Ah. I mean, it looks like he kept it on the track, but... Or got back on the track without going into the barrier. So he's got that going for him, but there we go. Now it shows my actual position on the leaderboard and up top. So who was... He's not even on the leaderboard. Seriously, where did this guy come from?
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Oh, I went too wide. Sorry.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Okay, there we go. Now Morgan showed up. I don't know, I just hate the leaderboard in this game. Because the whole leaderboard system is really... just sucks. Alright, now we got Lukanov behind me. He's got the fastest lap of the session right now. Whoa, dude! Oh! He hit me twice! Longest race I've ever done. I've done multiple 1 hour races in this game. I think I've done 3. But I've also done plenty of 45-minute races. A lot of them were not... Or, yeah, a lot of those 45-minute races were not live streamed. And honestly, I don't really race in single player anymore. The single player AI kind of sucks. And I don't really get any accomplishment feeling from winning in single player because, you know, I set them to that difficulty. So if I get first, I feel like I just cheated myself out. We're gonna break it on time this time. A little early, but I want to make sure that I actually went through this.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
Alright. Oh, Lukanov, or Solovsky. One of the two. Went off to the dirt earlier back. Someone went off there. Oh, see ya, Solovsky. Alright, we're now in third. Doesn't show it for some reason, but we are in third. And now I'm probably gonna do some ACC tomorrow. See you guys. Alright. See you, Mr. Volvo. Wait, this might be fastest lap of the session. No. Thought that would be fastest lap of the session. So that was a pretty good run around the back there. straight through. Oh, that was a good run through that corner. Those couple corners, I feel like I got a good run through. Oh wait, that wasn't so low. Skeevy passed a couple laps ago. I think it was last lap actually. In the BMW. That was Ovaldes. He's 3 laps down and in the pits. Holy crap. Right. Come on. Oh! Davilov just got crashed, I think. Or just run into. Oh, he's a lap down. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, it just says that because the leader crossed another lap. Or the person in front, whatever. Hats is starting to catch on me here. Oh, that was too late, too late, too late, too late, too late. Crap. Oh, wow. I think I got a good exit off that corner. Crap. Hats is getting a run on me here. Trying to.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, he
Car on
braked
the
late.
left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There we go. I think I shifted up too early there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Crap. Ooh, Davilov just got a stopping up 20 seconds. Losing the position to Has is definitely not helping, but
Leaders on final lap.
I don't know. Crap, too late. I can get good run speed here. I don't know. Davilov just got disqualified for track limits. Holy crap. Oh my god. Crap. I need to get some good speed here at the end to pass Hats. Oh! How is he pulling back ahead? Oh, that's gonna be close.
Clear on the right.
Go!
Leader is finished.
He braked early. I'll let him take position back. Yeah, I'm not gonna do him like that and then steal position.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Crap, dude. I think I might have had that. I might have had that because of extra speed, but I braked too late and just rear-ended him, so had to give him the position. Damn it. Alright. Alright. So is anybody watching? If anybody's watching, make yourself known. It says 2 is watching the short stream. Alright. What's up, guys? Holy voice crack. Oh my god. 1 second, and then we'll get back to the stuff. Alright. join. Oh wait, no, this is not the same server, I don't think. Because the average ambient temperature, it's not. I don't really want to reset Monza again, though. I want to go a different track. Matchmaking options. Yeah, Brands Hatch, I want that lower. Monza. See these popular server numbers? I'll turn that down a little bit. Server Silverstone, yeah, I want more of that. Spa, I'm fine with resetting Spa a lot. All the tracks that I don't know, I'll just leave them as is. Alright, we're at Spa. 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 Second the Spa Francorchamps. How do you pronounce that? Francorchamps? Is that how you actually say it? Or do you like Germanize it? What? How about we just go in the server list? Yeah, that makes more sense. Just GT3. There you go, only accessible. Advanced. Turn it down a little bit. GT3. There's one at Misano. But yeah, Monza and Spa really are way too high right now. How do I host servers? Yeah, are you able to host servers? Let me look this up real quick. Host servers. ACC. Ground service server. Man, if only I had like a tiny second computer that I didn't care about, you know, leaving on constantly. Service. G Portal. For hosting. 3 days starting at 2. Holy crap. So a 30-day server for 24 players is $26? Ew. Oh. Anyway, I think I might. Actually, I gotta go take a dump. Does anybody watch? sorry, but is anybody actually watching right now? I gotta go take a dump. I'll be back. It'll just be like 10 minutes. I also gotta go get something to drink because I'm out of water. I think. Oh no, I got a couple water bottles in my mini feed. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a dump. I'll be back. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, everyone, so that you guys can get the notification to come back. Alright.